There are vacations, and then there are trips that stay with you forever. The kind you daydream about years later, that pop into your head randomly when you smell salt in the air or hear a certain song. These aren't just travel plans, they're core memories waiting to happen. So if you've got a bucket list and a wild heart, here are once-in-a-lifetime trips you absolutely must take. First up, an African safari in the Serengeti or Masai Mara. There's just something humbling about being in the middle of the wild, watching a lioness yawn in the morning sun or seeing elephants stroll across the savannah like royalty. You wake up to the sound of nature, sip coffee with giraffes in the distance, and end the day under more stars than you ever knew existed. And when the Great Migration is happening, it's one of Earth's most awe-inspiring natural spectacles. It's not just a trip, it's a moment that connects you to something much bigger than yourself. Next up, exploring Antarctica. Yep, the big icy one. It's not your typical tropical escape, but there is nothing like setting foot on the seventh continent. Giant icebergs drift past you like frozen sculptures, penguins waddle by in little tuxedos, and whales breach in the distance like it's no big deal. Most people will never go. That's what makes it even more special. You leave feeling like you've visited another planet, and in some ways, you kind of have. Now let's warm up a little with sailing through the Galapagos Islands. This place is like nature's weird little experiment lab. You'll swim with sea lions, spot marine iguanas, which literally look like tiny dragons, and walk among blue-footed boobies who, yes, actually have blue feet. It's a front row seat to evolution, and it'll blow your mind. Another absolute must: Japan during cherry blossom season. It's not just about the blossoms, it's the atmosphere. Families picnicking under petal showers, temples wrapped in soft pink hues, and ancient traditions unfolding next to vending machines selling hot coffee in a can. It's beauty and contrast, old and new, and the kind of poetic peace you don't find just anywhere. Now let's talk hot air ballooning over Cappadocia, Turkey. You wake up before sunrise, climb into a basket, and float over a landscape that looks like it came out of a fantasy novel. The sun rises, hundreds of balloons drift through the sky, and the fairy chimneys below catch the light just right. You don't even care about your phone at that point, you're just present. And that's rare these days. How about trekking to Machu Picchu? Yes, you could take the train. But hiking the Inca Trail is the ultimate way to get there. It's 4 days of ancient stone paths, cloud forests, high-altitude passes, and the ghost of an empire guiding your steps. And then, just when you're tired and sore and emotionally raw, you get that first glimpse of the lost city through the Sun Gate. Goosebumps. Every time. Then there's a road trip through New Zealand. You've got Middle-Earth level landscapes, winding coastal highways, geothermal valleys, snow-capped peaks, and beaches all within a few hours of each other. You can skydive one day and soak in a hot spring the next. It's the definition of freedom on wheels. And if you're into adrenaline, this place practically invented it. Don't skip out on seeing the northern lights. Whether it's in Iceland, Norway, or even northern Canada or Finland, there's something sacred about standing in the cold night air, watching those green and purple waves ripple across the sky. You feel small, but not in a bad way. In a, wow, this world is beautiful, kind of way. And finally, how about floating in a traditional wooden boat through the backwaters of Kerala, India? Life slows down here. You pass little villages, watch fishermen cast nets by hand, and sip coconut water while the boat glides through palm-fringed canals. It's peaceful. Soulful. A reminder that luxury doesn't always mean glitz, it means presence. So, yeah. The world is massive and full of places that don't just look good on Instagram, they change the way you see everything. These once-in-a-lifetime trips aren't just about where you go. They're about how you feel when you're there. So what's the one place you've always dreamed of going? Hit like, subscribe for more travel inspo, and drop your dream destination in the comments. Who knows, maybe it's closer